Herzlich willkommen zurück. Hier ist euer Bommi von den Weaklingen mit einer weiteren Episode von Town of Light. Ich bin jetzt auf der Suche nach der Puppe, die mir meine Mom hier gegeben hat, wie wir erfahren haben. Oh, Leute. Das war jetzt ein bisschen ärgerlich. Jetzt läuft das Spiel wieder flüssig, wie ihr seht. Ich musste das Spiel neu laden. Aber man kann nur bei Kapiteln anfangen. Jetzt musste ich bis hierhin wieder hinspielen. Dokumente, ja, aber man kann gar nicht reinsehen. Nun gut, auf jeden Fall habe ich jetzt hier wieder hingespielt und jetzt suchen wir die Puppe. Das Spiel läuft wieder flüssig, alle sind glücklich. Ich habe da hingedrückt und... Ah ja. Renee. Dann schauen wir doch mal.
Now we can open the bundle on that table in front of the window.
Oh. Neue Schüchen. Bilder. Also ich schaue schon manchmal ein bisschen komisch. Meine Mama.
May the Lord guide your path and keep you from sin. Mom.
Oh. Sexy Italienerin. Renee. Ja, die Italiener sind ja gläubig, ne? Da ist die Puppe.
You see? Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her.
Kapitel 10. Wisst ihr, was ich beim Kapitel auswählen gesehen habe? Es gibt auch anscheinend noch einen zweiten Weg. Ab Kapitel 6 kann man auch noch einen anderen Weg einschlagen. Das hat irgendwie damit zu tun, mit den Figuren da unten. Ich habe zwar noch nicht ganz verstanden, wie genau das gehen soll. Das ist bisher das Einzige, was ich gefunden habe. Okay. Wo muss ich denn jetzt hin?
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. Will she still be where we abandoned her, under the warm lights?
Weh, die Puppe erschreckt mich. Ich sag's euch. Ah, da ist sie ja. Wird er rumgefahren? Mann, dass es hier nicht flüssig läuft. Ärgerlich. Ärgerlich. Bin ich hingefahren und ich würde gern die Person sehen. Oh nein, nicht wieder eine Spritze. Auch der hässliche Fettsack. Der mich vergewaltigt eigentlich.
I didn't do anything. I just obeyed orders.
I only obeyed orders.
Charlotte has gone away. Mom will come and get us. She loves us,
I only
even though we're
obeyed
bad.
orders. Leave us alone. I didn't do anything.
I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Even though we're bad. Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything. Charlotte gone away. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Yeah. War die tot? Ich komme vor allen anderen dran. Holy shit. Bin ich Privatpatient? Entschuldigung. Bisschen unangebracht. Was wollen die jetzt mit mir machen? Die haben mich angekettet. What? Hey, hör mir auf, ins Gesicht zu fassen. Oh, die haben mir was zum Draufbeißen gegeben. Was genau machen die jetzt mit mir? Sieht nach Elektroschocken aus oder so. Oh, Elektroschocks an Kopf. Das Gerät habe ich vorhin schon angesehen.
Montefoscoli, December 20th, 1941. Dear Director, could you please let me know how my daughter, your patient Renee T., is getting along? I've written to my daughter several times, but have received no reply. I'm very worried, particularly as I've been ill for some time and have not been well enough to come and visit her. Please kindly let me know when it will be possible for me to bring my daughter home. Your humble servant, Ada T. Bring this letter to the attention of Dr. C so he can assess the potential discharge of the patient.
Okay.
September 7th, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all kinds of other filth. Crazed, she hears voices that order her to do things. She says she heard children singing and that they were locked up in a school. January 20th, 1939. Introverted, dazed, cannot focus on anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. June 1st. Apathetic. Eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Does not respond. Spends her time in the grounds. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens, October 14th. Return of impulsive behavior. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabayoni, but when she got them, she threw them up in the air. Excited, clamorous, slightly confused, takes her clothes off. December 8th. Tied to bed for 15 days.
Boah.
High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically and pleasures herself. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They said that when they took her away, she swore at them and then lashed out and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. They've kept her tied to the bed since then. Transferred to the slightly agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories are terrifying. They're not real, are they?
Ich war mit Amara im Duschraum. Die Erinnerungen machen mir Angst. Oh mein Gott, das ist so abstrakt, was zur Hölle. Also da stand, da war niemand außer mir in der Dusche. Habe ich mir das jetzt eingebildet oder?
December 15th. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. Of fickle and flighty character, she regularly discards her household duties and engages in occasional prostitution. Delinquency? Prostitution? Renee? It seems so strange, unreal. It can't be true. And Amara. She loved us and would tell us everything. She wouldn't hide anything from us. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and vociferous. Treated with cardiazol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. The therapies removed the light for a while, but also all her will, desire, and hope.
Mann, die Antworten, die ich gern haben wollen würde, die gibt's nicht. Durch Behandlung war das Licht für kurze Zeit weg, aber auch jeder Wille. Jede Sehnsucht und Hoffnung. Und warum zur Hölle fehlen so oft Leerzeichen zwischen den Worten?
It was torture, but we had no choice. Nobody explained anything. No one tried to help us understand. We were like farm animals.
Sie wussten nicht, wie sie mit uns umgehen sollen. Und sie waren überfordert. Also die 2 Sachen kommen mir am sinnvollsten vor. Sie ist Schmarrn. Also ich weiß halt nicht, wie viele Pfleger es waren, ja?
June 2nd. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swore and cursed those who generated her, flailing her arms and hitting out. According to reports by Dr. B, the patient has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago, in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital grounds. Details are contained in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. A spontaneous abortion? It's not true. I can't believe it. How could I have invented things if I didn't even know what they were doing to me?
Fehlgeburt, das stimmt nicht, ganz sicher. Wenn ich noch nicht mal wusste, was man mit mir gemacht hat, wie wäre ich denn auf sowas gekommen?
June 13th. The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after receiving her mother's letter. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and then punched a nurse. Impulsive, flails about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence to give the patient no further reason to become agitated. August 20th, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient is extremely agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. 2 days later, she is still shouting all the time that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed, and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening within these walls.
Ja. Ja, B klingt vernünftig. B.
Calm down. You must be calm. Don't get agitated. We'll make you calm down. Is that the only thing that matters? Is tranquility worth the price of not living?
Jesus. Ja.
March 3rd. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
Läuft das Spiel schon wieder nicht mehr flüssig. Ah. Das ist mir jetzt...
We can try to find her medical records in the archive where the letters from her mother were filed.
Na, jetzt schauen wir nach Amara. Es kann schon sein, dass wir uns Amara eingebildet haben. Hä? Charlotte ist weg.
Amara B., aged 32, housewife, mother of 2 daughters, married to Mario B. So Amara does exist. Yet she had no children and wasn't married, but that photo, it's her. June 3rd, 1936. Admitted yesterday, showing signs of improvement. June 8th. Cheerful, calm, and tranquil. Her behavior is good and she's keeping herself clean and tidy. Discharged on June 10th. April 28th, 1937. Arrived accompanied by her husband in an anxious and nervous state. Has difficulty speaking, trembles. Discharged May 14th. March 8th, 1938. A few days before Renee was admitted, she told me that she too had been admitted only a short time previously. Arrived yesterday in a febrile state. Discharged March 14th. She didn't leave. Certainly not after a few days. No. June 22nd, 1939. Readmitted once more. The patient shows rapid improvement. Discharged July 2nd. August 1st, 1941. The latest of many admissions due to agitation. Discharged August 27th. She came and went, stayed only for short periods, but I remember she was always with me. What's going on? March 4th, 1942. Back again, the same situation. March 8th. Compared to previous admissions, the patient seems depressed even after a few days, although her demeanor is calm and she is attentive. Discharged March 25th. April 2nd. The patient is distracted and apathetic. Her husband brought her here and said, "She's not eating, doctor. She spends all her time sleeping. I'm so worried, doctor. You know her. You can help her." April 6th. Tuberculosis. Patient transferred to the Maragliano Pavilion and is in isolation. May 3rd, 1942. Death from tuberculosis at approximately 8:30 a.m. Is Amara dead? Poor dear friend, I wasn't even able to say goodbye to you. Enclosed is a manuscript written by the patient, probably in a state of delirium. I'm dying, I know it. I'm losing a lot of blood, bleeding internally too. It's strange. Since I came back in here, I can't stop thinking about that little girl with her sad eyes, her desperation. I only saw her for a short time, it's true, but she remains in my heart. Will she still be here? I hope to God not. I hope she's better and her mother's taken her home. My memories don't match up. What's the point of this? Perhaps my memory is playing tricks on me. Things are not as I remember them, as I see them. But she said she liked me. I just can't understand it. I just wanted to say goodbye to her for the last time. I never even said goodbye to her.
Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht mehr, was ich glauben soll, ey. Holy shit.
I so want to feel things again. Pain, passion. Feel the damn tears rolling down my face. To remember that I was alive.
Leute, ich weiß echt nicht mehr, was ich glauben soll. Ich meine, ich bin ein bisschen crazy, aber erinnere ich mich wirklich falsch? Boah, wieso läuft das Spiel schon wieder nicht mehr flüssig? Oh Mann, Leute, das macht mich fertig. Wo ist die Amara?
I can't be sure it's Amara's. These crosses are nameless. How will we ever know who is buried here? There are no names. We were worth nothing in death, as in life. If there was someone out there who cared for you, well, perhaps. I had Mom. Let's go and wait for her. She'll come and get us. She promised.
Ja. Und echt namenlos. Warum sollte man Gräber ohne Namen machen? Ich meine, what the hell? Ist hier nicht irgendwo eine Liste oder so?
Let's wait for Mom in the waiting room.
Na gut, dann gehen wir halt wieder zurück.
Mom will come. She'll come. She promised and she'll come to get us. She'll take us home. Now I understand. I won't misbehave anymore.
Das kann er schon schön. Leute, ich weiß gerade nicht genau, wo ich hinlaufen muss und so. Ich muss zum Warteraum zurück. Whatever. Wenn euch gefällt, was ihr seht, like und subscribe. Schaltet wieder ein, wenn es heißt Bombi Plays The Town of Light. Macht es gut.